Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, give me a minute to get ready. Get my notes. All right. One more second.
Hi, Yamile.
Hi. So nice that you guys are here.
I'll put on mute.
Wow, more and more people are coming in. That's awesome. So I guess we can get started. It's a little bit dark here. I'm sorry about that. We didn't have any heating for 2 days, so I was really cold, and it just started working again, so I'm very excited about that. Also, everyone who's here, please turn on your video, because first of all, it's easier for me to connect to your guides when you have the video on, and second of all, it's just nicer to the people who have their video turned on. The lurkers in the background is just not so nice for everyone. All right, so let's start by introducing ourselves. I think you all know who I am, but I will still tell you a little bit about me. Oh, more people. So my name is Yamile. That's how you pronounce it. I guess all of you wondered about that, except for Louise, she already knows. But it's Yamile, and the last name is Yemoonyah. So it's a little bit complicated. You don't have to get it down right away, but I'll say it. Yeah, and I'm a certified spirit guide coach, and I got started just 2 months ago, at least officially. Before that, I did it unofficially. And the first time I detected or got introduced or connected to my own spirit guide was, I think, 16 years ago in October 2000, when he suddenly appeared in my bedroom physically. Like, he was standing there like a 3D human being. And I woke up in the middle of the night and he was just standing there and staring at me, which was a little bit scary because I'd never had an experience like that. And I didn't know who that was. I thought it was a burglar or someone who just wandered into my house. But the funny thing was I couldn't move. I was like, I had this, what do you call it, sleep paralysis. So I couldn't move. I could just stare at him. And he stared back at me. And my boyfriend, who was sleeping next to me, was still sleeping, so he didn't do anything. But then out of nowhere, my spirit guide had this like red glowing ball in his hand, and he threw it towards me, and I could feel it like land on my bed left to me, and I was like, oh my god, what was that? And then I blacked out, and the next thing I know, I woke up the next morning, and without even thinking, my head started searching for that red glowing ball, but I couldn't find it. And then I really woke up and I was like, wow, this was so weird. And I told my boyfriend, he was like, oh, I don't know, I didn't see anything, I didn't hear anything. He went around the house to check the windows and the doors, everything was normal. And so I called my friend, and I told her what happened, and she was also like, that's so weird, I don't know, like, I've never had that. And then 2 days later, we were signed up for a workshop in shamanism, because this was the time that I started being interested in my roots, which are indigenous from Colombia and South America. And I wanted to know more about my ancestors and their spirituality and how they practice shamanism. And so I wanted to learn more about shamanism generally, and I did this workshop. So 2 days later, me and my friend, that same friend that I told the story to, we went to Berlin in Germany to attend this workshop. And the first thing we did or learned at the workshop was how to travel to the spirit world and to find our spirit guides. So our workshop leader explained how it worked, what we had to do, and then he said, well, before we start, here's what's probably going to happen. You meet your spirit guide, and they will probably give you some kind of like energy boost. They often do it by either giving you a big hug and you can really feel the love energy coming into your body. Or they sometimes do it through a red glowing ball. And I was like, what? That's crazy. I had never heard that before. I didn't even know. I was like, wow. So that's how I knew, okay, this guy was not like a burglar. This was like my spirit guide. And that's how I got started. So since then, I've been really interested in the spirit world and shamanism and all Eastern spirituality. And I've read everything from goddesses to Siberian shamanism to everything. And I've experienced a lot of crazy things, like this guy turning up in my bedroom. I've also had 3 aliens turn up in my bedroom a few years later. That was very similar. I woke up and they were just there, and I was staring at them. They were staring at me. But that's a whole other story. I also have sometimes my cat, who passed away years ago, sometimes comes by when I'm sick or I feel lonely or something. I've done ayahuasca sessions with a shaman from Colombia and all kinds of other spiritual adventures, and I love them. And since then, I've encountered all kinds of beings, like I said, spirit guides, angels, aliens, all kinds. And I know that some people define spirit guides more as human beings who have lived on Earth at some point. But I define spirit guides as any being, any higher vibrational being that wants to help us, because an angel can also be a guide for our spirit or our soul. So I call all of them spirit guides. So yeah, that's enough about me. Let's hear from you guys. Who are you and what's your name, where you're from, and how did you get interested in spirit guides? Anyone want to start? Come on, guys. We have to. Okay, awesome. Yoo-hoo.
And I guess I got started in researching different things. I was Christian for many years. And,
Excuse me 1 second. Excuse me 1 sec. Sonia, I think there's lots of noises in your room. I'm gonna, at least I hope I can mute you for a second.
Okay.
Let me see how that works. I don't even know. Or could you maybe mute yourself? That would be great, because I can't figure out how to do it right now. Oh, wait, maybe I do. There we go. Okay, sorry. So go ahead.
Okay. And I was raised Christian, and but I always had an interest in I guess you would call it the occult, different things like that. But I was always told, not to bother with it. But I went through I had a lot of things happen in my life, a lot of hardships. My children, I had to live in a shelter, and it was like I lost a lot of things. So it took me to, my perception was changed about things. And I started researching a lot of things about the occult, and there were a lot of things that kind of just fell in my face, like tarot card reading. I was drawn to that, and astral travel. I was drawn to that, and I've always had different things, unexplainable things happen to me throughout my life, and now I'm just, I guess, researching it. And then about 5 or 6 months ago, I saw the 1111 continuously, and then I started seeing the 111 continuously, and I really started paying attention. And then I started seeing other number sequences. Then I've had things happen where lights were cut off around me, and just different messages come in, and different things have been falling in my lap about, like, for example, I was introduced to you at the shamanism, modern shaman workshop. So that kind of I just got an email. I don't even know where it came from, when I put my name on anything. It just came. So I
Yeah.
experiencing a lot of that.
Yeah, that's how things happen. They just yeah, fall into your lap when you're in the flow. I didn't really catch your name. I'm sorry, because there was so much.
It's Eve, Evie.
Okay, thank you. Well, welcome to our call. I'll do readings later. I just want to do a quick intro round first. So anyone else want to say hi? Okay, go ahead. Daniela?
Okay. Daniela, yes.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I live in Belgium. I'm Serbian. I don't know if you know where Serbia is.
Yes,
It's
I know. And I'm actually in Belgium right now.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, where are you?
In Antwerp.
S-Park.
In Antwerp. Antwerp.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm in Brussels.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
And actually, I saw your interview on Lorna Liana's shamanic. You remember?
Yeah.
So
The Shaman Summit. Yeah.
yes, shamanic summit. So it got interested in what you are proposing. And at the same time, I'm also a shamanic guide for years now. And now I need to kind of start proposing it outside of my friends circle.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, it's that thing, it's that step. And there is some I wouldn't call it blockages, but still there is a step that I'm not taking, and I wanted to enter into a more direct contact with my spirit guides, if helped by you, hopefully, and see how to go over it, around it, or something, through it,
Right. Okay. Thank you. Who wants to go next? Maybe Charlotte? I can't really hear you, unfortunately. Oh, I'm guessing.
Okay, now I was muted.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Charlotte. I'm an intuitive counselor, and I work mostly with tarot and dreams. I help my clients form stronger relationships with their intuitions to help them in their lives to bring about personal growth and transformation, to help them through difficult periods of time, challenges. And I'm here because, similarly, I have had much more of a subtle, I think, experiences with my spirit guides. I've always felt very strongly connected to the animal world.
Yeah.
I even have two animal spirits tattooed on me. A spider and a bear. And recently, this last year, I've felt a much stronger connection to the elementals, especially the element of air.
Mm-hmm.
And then recently, last few months, I've been doing a lot of healing regarding my relationship with the earth element, and I've had a resident earth elemental in my home.
Oh, wow.
So that's been wonderful. Who's just made its appearance known in a couple very subtle ways. Once in a dream, once there was an object that went missing and then showed up, and then there was something that kind of like fell in this really drastic way. So
you know what kind it is?
Well, in my dream, it appeared, and I was reading. I've read, Ted Andrews' work.
Yeah. Well, I know of him. I haven't read his book.
So he has a book on the fairies, specifically on like earth elementals, and he talks about how they show up as we would see them as kids,
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I actually had a dream that literally looked like a little gnome.
That's awesome. You know why? Because gnomes are awesome for money.
Yeah, and I've been doing a lot of healing regarding money. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
so
awesome.
so that's where I'm at, and I'd really love to strengthen my connection to my spirit guides and have better communication with them. I'm a very I have clear cognizance, and but clairvoyance is not as strong for me. So I'd like to strengthen that.
Right. yeah, for everyone, I don't know if everyone subscribed to my newsletter, but I want to mention it real quick. Like, if you don't see things, it doesn't matter. We have like 6 psychic senses, and just in like real life, some people are better with, let's say, learning through hearing. Others are better at learning through seeing, or through like touching things or doing things with the hands. And it's the same with our psychic senses. So if you don't see it, maybe you hear it, or maybe you feel it. Maybe you feel it in your heart when someone is close, because your heart opens up and you feel the love. Or maybe you feel it physically, like sometimes people will feel like someone is putting a hand on their shoulder. So don't get too focused on one mode of like communicating.
Yeah, it's definitely claircognizance and clairsentience for me too. My whole life, I've been really strong empath. So,
okay,
thanks.
awesome. All right, who wants to go next? Do we have anyone else? We have Kate here. Kate, do you want to introduce yourself? Hi.
Hi, I'm from England. I live in London. I am very new to the whole spirit guide thing. I watched, like everybody else, I think, I watched your interview, The Modern Shamanism. Sorry, it's just got really noisy outside.
Oh, that's okay.
Just in case you doubted I was in London, I am. Yes, so I watched your interview. A few other things have kind of popped up at the same time in different places about spirit guides and angels and various things. So I kind of feel like I should be looking at this. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay, but was the Shaman Summit, was that the first time you got in contact with this whole like world of spirituality, or?
No, I've been pagan since I was a teenager. So
okay.
Yeah, I think up until recently, I would have described myself as an atheist witch, but things have changed quite a lot recently, and I'm doing a lot of reassessing of things and doing a lot of self-development stuff and lots of things like that. So
you're probably very connected to the goddess.
Yes, possibly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So did we miss anyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you? Where are you? I can't see you. Hello?
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 Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you. And I can see you.
Okay. I am driving, so I just wanted to say I'm here, but I can't do much right now because I am on the road and I'm in traffic.
Yeah, you better don't. Do you want to
Thank
say
you.
your name real quick? Otherwise.
Oh, sure. I'm Marie Cooney, and I'm from Philadelphia.
Okay, awesome.
In the United States, okay? And I did write on your, I'm the one that wrote about my sister and I seeing angels when we were little.
Oh, right. Okay, awesome.
Okay,
right.
I'll just be listening now.
Yes, thank you. Drive careful.
I am trying.
So, who else do we have? Nicole is here. Nicole, do you want to say something?
Hey.
Hi.
I don't think I can speak too much because I'm in the kitchen on the Rigger's office here. But just quickly wanted to say hi and see you because I miss you. And oh my God, Yamile is amazing. She connected me with my angels when we were in the castle like last month. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, and get to know my angels. The meditation that she has is amazing. Totally recommended. And I'm curious as well through reading this time. I'm quite, you wanted to say about my experience quickly. Yeah, I also feel things, quite an empath. Trying to protect my energy and find out what is my emotions and what are other people's emotions can get really confusing sometimes. And a lot of knowledge just coming. I don't see anything, not even with our mind's eyes, as everyone says. If people tell me to imagine a chair, I don't know how to do this.
That's okay.
But yeah, so I guess I have other senses but that's it. And Yamile's been helping me out a lot with reconnecting.
So yeah, I don't know if you guys heard, but I spent a month in a castle in southern France, and Nicole was there as well. So that's how we met.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So now we still have, I think, Sonia. Did we hear from you already? Sonia, are you there? Oh, I have to unmute you maybe.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Awesome.
Hi, my name is Sonia, and I have been into a lot of the New Age spiritual stuff a long time ago, but then I kind of got away from it. And I'm trying to get back in, and I have a hard time when I'm doing this kind of stuff, whether it's really coming from the spiritual world or if it's coming from my head, if I'm making it up. And so I don't know what to trust and what not to trust.
Right.
So that's what I would like to learn more about.
Okay, I can give you an answer right away.
Okay.
The thing is, it's both. Like, because spirit guides work with our imagination to show themselves. Because in reality, spirit guides don't have a form. They are like non-material beings. But because we are such like visual creatures and we need like something that we can hear, see, feel, they will take on a form that makes sense to us. So if you, for example, of course there are different kinds of beings, like there are angels and there are nature spirits, and these are different, but they will show themselves in a form that makes sense to you. For example, if you watched a lot of Disney movies as a kid, you will see your spirit guide in form, like it will look like a Disney character.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that you're making it up. It just means that they are trying to communicate with you so you can understand.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So if you feel like you're making it up, doesn't matter. Just go with it. And with time, they will sometimes they will change their forms. For example, I work with bear spirit, and as a child, I would see it as like a teddy bear. And nowadays, I see it totally different. It's more like sometimes he looks like a Native American shaman. Sometimes he looks like a grizzly bear. But one time when I was meditating, I felt like something was in the room, and I got a little bit scared, and I was like, okay, I don't know who you are, but like, show yourself, but please in a form that doesn't scare me. And then he showed himself as Winnie the Pooh. And then I had to laugh because I was like, oh, it's just you. So that's how it works. So it's actually important to use your imagination to work with them.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So did we miss anyone? Let's see. Oh, we have someone new. Aces, I don't know who you are. You want to introduce yourself? Hello? So we can hear you. Well, at least we can hear some noises. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, this is Daniela. Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Awesome.
Thank you. I wasn't expected to be to jump in the call.
Yeah, this is very practical.
Yes. Well, I missed the intro because I just came home now, but I really appreciated that you have that you give this kind of availability to us to ask questions. And I think I have a better understanding when I receive answers, coming back to the point before, especially when I receive answers that do not meet my expectations. I understand that this is definitely not coming from me, so that is also an additional help.
Right.
But my main issue is basically to trigger answers for specific problems. So if I have a big issue that I want some clarity about or some kind of insights to start, to untangle things, then I do not necessarily get anything, maybe because I'm so much under pressure or chaos. Yeah. And so that's why I don't really receive well.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting right now. You're not patient enough. And you expect answers to come in a certain way, and so you miss the answers.
Okay. Yeah. Patience is definitely not my virtue.
Because sometimes when we ask the question, the answer doesn't come right away. It's not like you talk to a human being. Sometimes they come later during the day or even a week later, and they come in different forms. Like sometimes you will see a number like 1111, and then you have to figure out what it means for you. For me, for example, it means I'm on the right path. But for you, it might be something else. Or you might see specific signs. Like a lot of people have the butterfly as a sign, and that's like for them a sign that their spirit guide is around. Or some people see white feathers. So you have to learn which symbols are yours, and then you'll be able to get the answers better.
Okay, yeah. Over the last month, I saw so many birds dying or dead on my path between home and work. It was like, whoa, never happened like this before. So that I didn't feel like it was anything nice.
Oh, no, that doesn't have to be. It could also just mean that, for example, because birds have to do with the air and with like our mental state. So it could be that some kind of belief system that you had for a long time is dying, and that's a good thing because something new will come. Or
that makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah, or it could mean that like an idea that you had for a long time is going away. So if you see something that seems to be scary, it doesn't have to be. That's just like our conditioning, that we are always scared of death and sickness.
Good point. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So then before we start, I have to tell you one or two things. First of all, wait, where are my notes? I can't find them anymore. Oh yeah, okay. So some of you already told me who your spirit guides are, but we all have more than one. We all have like a whole team of spirit guides. So if I connect with a guide for you, it might be a different one. I don't control who's coming through. That just guides do that. So you might know that you have an angel around you, and I might tell you about a star being, or I might tell you about a fairy. So even if that doesn't make sense to you at the moment, just accept it for now, and just look around for the next week and see if it makes sense then. If you get more signs, or if you come across, let's say, more owls, because I told you you have an owl as a spirit guide, just go with it. And then the same goes for messages. If a message doesn't make sense right now, don't reject it right away. Of course, I also make mistakes. I'm a human being, but generally the message will like make more sense after, like, maybe tomorrow or next week or whenever. So, and yeah, let's get started. So who wants to go first?
I do.
Okay. So let's see. Let me connect. So with you, I see nature spirit, and it's hard to say. It looks a little bit like a kobold, but not like in a negative sense. It's a funny guy, and he has like, it's a guy, and he has like green hair that's standing like this, and he has like a big nose with what do you call them? Like spots, but I forget what it's called in English. Sorry. And he's He's showing me stones. I'm not sure why. Are you connected to stones in some way?
Yes. I have I have my crystals sitting right here with me, and one of the crystals I have, someone gave to me for my birthday. I don't know if you can see it. It's a fuchsite.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So he's here to work with you with crystals, but he also says that don't just focus on like the pretty crystals, but if you're outside in nature, also focus on like just normal rocks, because they have a lot of power for you that's important for you, because it's about raw power that's unrefined. So he wants you to connect with your raw power inside of yourself, and that's why it's important that you can connect to that when you go out in nature, and pay attention to like the normal stones, normal rocks. So next time when you go outside, maybe set an intention that you want to find a rock like that and bring it home.
Okay. That's funny because I see rocks and I'll notice them, but I'll be like, oh, that's a nice looking one. It'll draw my attention, but I'm like, well, it's just a rock, and I don't pay attention anymore.
Yeah. See, there you go. Yeah. Next time, pay attention. Like hold normal rocks, feel their energy, see what they feel like. Because like also like the pretty crystals that we all have at home, we like them better because they are pretty, but the other ones also have like energy that we can work with. So yeah, and let me see if there's anything else that he wants to say. Do you have a garden?
Well, I'm working on growing some plants. I have plants in my house plants.
Okay. Okay, well, if you find that one rock, put it with your plants. And that's where you can also connect to this guide. So he will be around there, and whenever you need help with like either connecting to your raw power or expressing it, go like take that rock, sit with your plants, and then you can talk to him.
Okay.
And he says his name is Tomlin. Tomlin. Wait, I'll write it down.
And you said he has green hair?
Yeah, green hair that's like standing like this.
Like the old school treasure trolls?
I don't know that. Sorry.
I'm sorry. There were these little treasure trolls when I was a kid that my parents used to buy us. They had these little bellies, and they had a little jewel in their belly button, and their hair used to stick straight up. Like
I
that.
guess, yeah. I don't know them. We didn't have them in Germany, so I can't tell you. But yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's what I'm seeing, like when you were describing him.
Okay, well, then that's how he shows himself to you, exactly like this. And maybe I got the image like that, so you are reminded of that, and then it's easier for you to connect.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
All right. Do you have like a specific question for him? If not, it's okay. You can ask him yourself. Just find your rock and ask him yourself. All right. So who's next?
Can I go, Yamile?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
I didn't get a chance to introduce myself.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. Oh, I'm Louise. I am working on developing my intuition. I'm still in the very early stages.
Yeah. That's great.
So, yeah.
Okay. So let me see. I see a goddess. Actually, I see two. I see a goddess and an angel. The goddess It's a Northern European goddess. She's blonde. It might be Freya. I'm not sure. Have you heard about her?
No.
Okay, I'll write down the name. You can look it up like on Wikipedia who she is. I think that's who it is. Anyway, she's like blonde and she has like long hair. I can't say. She's either like around Germany, maybe Ireland, Scotland, England, somewhere there. Let's see what her message is. It's about cycles. She wants you to connect to your own cycles, be it, especially as a woman. So not just like, I'm not just talking about your period, but generally as women, we have a lot of cycles, also emotional and all kinds of things. So have you been concentrating a lot on like, let's say, the male energy inside yourself, like going after things and making things happen, that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, this resonates definitely.
Yeah, so she wants you to focus on your feminine side, see things not like as a linear path, but more as a cycle. So pay attention to things that come back again and again, and try to figure out why they come back. It doesn't have to be a bad thing that they're coming back. It's just, like I said, a cycle, and it reminds you of your feminine side.
Okay, great.
She's showing me a necklace with the moon on it, but like a new moon, not a full moon.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make any sense to you?
I saw one last night. This was a sliver.
Right, it is a new moon. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have jewelry that looks like that, or like maybe your mother has something like that.
Could be. I had a chain that I wore for many years that I lost a few months ago. Inexplicably, it just disappeared off my neck.
Oh, wow. But anyway, that's what she shows me. I don't know why. Maybe it will like turn up okay, next week or so. I don't know.
Cool.
If not, maybe like the symbol of the moon will show up in different ways. Yeah, and she wants you to, like for the next like whole moon cycle, she wants you to, like every night, at least look out the window, find the moon, and just say, hey, moon, or something like that. Or even like say a prayer or something, but just like once a day at night, like just for a minute, focus on the moon. Yeah, and she says that's going to help you with like developing like your feminine side, and pay attention to phases and cycles in your life, because that will help you get forward with what you want to do. Yeah.
Great, thank you so much.
You're welcome. And yeah, go ahead and like look up that goddess that I just typed in. Freya is her name. Maybe it makes sense to you. And otherwise, you can maybe go online and find like a list of Northern European goddesses and see if one like really connects with you, or if you connect with them. Yeah.
It reminds me of Mariah Freya.
Yeah.
Which makes perfect sense. So.
That's funny. For everyone else, it's someone we both know.
It's all about like feminine energy.
That's
and
totally true. I didn't think
so
of that. That's so funny.
That's crazy.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe you have to sign up for whatever courses.
I have one. I've been meaning to do it.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, Jamil.
You're welcome. All right, who wants to go next?
May I?
Of course.
Thank you. So again, my name is Daniela. and I didn't do much on. I usually channel, but I do not know exactly who is sending me messages. That's how. Okay.
Okay. So with you, I also see a goddess, and it's pretty clear it's Kali. Wow, lots of power. Are you by any chance a Scorpio? Just
Aries.
What, Aries? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, but lots of like energy, and that might have shown itself, or you perceive the energy or the power in a destructive way. And it's time that you see that it is not, that you can use like all this power that you have for something really good. And she says, wait. So she says that her message to you is about like letting go of like a block that you have with this power. If you let go of that, it's about a belief system or some idea you have about yourself. And if you let that go, then like this power can come out, and you have in that power like that block is on top. I see it like I actually see it like a cave, and there's like a big boulder in front of the entrance of the cave, and the cave is full of light, and it seems like you're afraid to like move the boulder because you don't know what's behind it. And so she says like, don't be afraid, just move the boulder, and then all the light can come out, and then lots of things will happen that you wouldn't even think were possible. So yeah, look at have the courage to look at the darker things in yourself, because that's where the light is hiding. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes, definitely. Yes, a lot.
Okay.
I'm in the process of deciding what to do next. I'm currently living in Germany, but I'm an Italian, and family is one place, man is in America, and it's a total mess. So I need to make clarity and just change everything again. So yeah, finding the courage and and letting go of what I hold on to now makes a lot of sense. Yes.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, maybe find some image of Kali somewhere, print it out, have it above your desk, or find something that reminds you of this goddess, and that will help you, definitely.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Do you have any specific question?
If it's possible, is where I should go living next. Just a direction. But it's a big one, maybe. Maybe too big and too specific.
Let's see what she says. Do you know in your house where like where south, north, west, and east is?
Yes.
Okay. Then she says to, I'm not making this up. That's what she said. Like when we're done with this call, she wants you to close your eyes and turn, like stand up in your room or in your garden or somewhere where you feel good. Call on her. Close your eyes and turn around really fast until you don't know any more where which direction is where, and then you just turn for a while, and then you just go like this, like you just point somewhere, and then you open your eyes, and if you know where it is, then let's say south, then like make a list of all the destinations that you have and see which one is south.
Cool. She has a sense of humor. Okay.
I wasn't even sure if I should say it because it sounded so like.
Well, yeah, I'm too serious, so I guess that's also the meaning in that.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. So yeah, that was my or her answer.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay. Okay, let's see. I see an angel with you. It's a female angel. She looks traditional in the Christian sense, but like big white. What are they called? Wings. She's blonde, but she has short hair. She's been with you since you were born. Oh, actually, even longer. You've known her for several lifetimes. So she will be with you for your entire life. She's very gentle. She says that she's around you and she tries to talk to you. Okay, so she says that you have to develop your intuition more, like get more or just tune into your own sensitivity more, because then you can hear her better.
Sensitivity, did you say?
Yeah. So basically develop your sensitivity more, because then you can hear her better and it will help you with other things in your life. So, okay, so this, I have something for you. An exercise that you can do is if you meditate every day for 10 minutes. Don't do any guided meditations, just like sit and concentrate on your breath, like how it goes into your nose and into your belly and all the way into your feet and your hands. And then do that for a while until you're like in a meditative stage, and then just feel your own energy. And if your mind wanders, don't worry about it. Just notice what you're thinking about, then bring it back to your own breath. Do that for 10 minutes and just concentrate on feeling your own energy. What do you feel like? What does your body feel like? What does your aura feel like? How do your chakras feel? If you do that like every day for 10 minutes, it will get easier for you to understand what your own energy is and what other people's energy is, or like other beings' energy. And then you can feel it much better if they're around you. And you can feel it much better when even if there's like little shifts in the energetic field around you, you can feel it better, and that will help you communicate with your guides better, and also with this angel. Let's see if she's saying anything else. She's showing me a cat. Not sure why. Do you have a cat?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, awesome. So she says that your cat can see her.
Wow.
And your cat helps you to balance your energy field. So when you feel unbalanced, just like get your cat on your lap, cuddle with your cat. Just her energy or his energy will help you like balance it out. Yeah, and just having your cat around also helps you with the sensitivity, like developing your sensitivity, because that's very important for your like psychic development. She says her name is Lara. I'll write it down for you.
Laura?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there anything
It's
else?
interesting because I mean, I was raised Christian, but I haven't really been connected to that type of spirituality like since for a long time.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's funny because a lot of people that were raised Christian do have, or there's guides. Yeah, they have angels around them, but sometimes they can't see them or don't see them because they're trying to get away from their like upbringing. But see like the angel as like non-denominational. It has nothing to do with whatever you went through with your parents or your childhood or church. The angels they don't have anything to do with like the church. Well, they can in a good way, but they can also be with you if you're not Christian. Definitely.
Can I ask just a question? It's more for you actually around the meditation, because I do tend to do more guided meditations than, like you said, breath meditations, because when I do the breath meditations, I tend to fall asleep. Like even if I'm sitting up.
Okay.
I will start dozing off.
Okay, what you can do is like find a. Do you have like some nature around you somewhere?
Not currently, really. No.
Okay. Do you have a park or something like that?
I mean, not like not that they're not in a way where it's like pretty uncomfortable, and I live kind of in the middle of the city, so.
Okay,
right.
then maybe try like just try it in the city. Just maybe put your headphones in with nice music and just go for a walk for 10 minutes and then concentrate on your breath.
Okay.
While you walk.
Okay.
So you don't fall asleep. That might work. Just try it. And then try it for a few days, try it for 7 days, and then let me know how it goes.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, who's next?
Can I go?
Yeah, sure.
Hi.
Hi. Wait, I can't see you yet. Where are you? Can you say something again?
Hello.
You're not popping up. What's your name? Sorry.
Kate. Hi.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Why can't I see you? I don't know. Anyway, then I'll have to do it without seeing you. Okay, let's see.
You can just pin her video.
I can do what? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Pin her video and then you're gonna see her.
Pin her video? Oh, how do I do that?
Click on her and then there's an option.
Spotlight video. Is that it? Oh, there you are. Yoo-hoo. Thanks, Nicole.
Wow.
Okay, so let's see. Definitely a nature spirit, female. She's a gnome, like one with those like hats. She's wearing a blue skirt, white blouse. She looks a little German, like a little bit like she's at Oktoberfest, if you know what I mean, like that kind of dress. She has a big heart, very open, very, what do you call it? Like one of these, I want to say people that when you go visit them, they and you've never met them before, they will give you a big hug. That kind of personality does she have. She has like little children around her, like little gnome children. So there's some connection to children. Does that make sense to you?
Not really.
Okay. So then I don't know why she's showing me the children.
I have nephews.
Okay. But you don't spend a lot of time with them?
Yes, a reasonable amount of time. They live in a different town, but
okay.
I visit a lot.
But you're not especially fond of children or anything like that?
I don't dislike children.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't mean that. I meant more like some people are very much about children, love having children around.
Yeah, not really. I really love my nephews, but yeah.
Okay. Then I don't know. Maybe it's just her personality. Anyway, let me see what else. She's also showing me, she's actually showing me herself in her kitchen, and she's making like herbs, like natural medicine kind of things.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what it means. Like either I'm not sure. Sorry, but I think it might be either that she wants you to pay attention to natural medicine, or that you have a healing gift.
Okay.
Does either of that make sense for you?
It's interesting.
Oh yeah. Okay. She says you have a healing gift.
Okay.
She says that you should develop that. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so do you have animals?
Not at the moment. I used to have rabbits.
Okay, because she says you have a healing ability in especially with animals. So two things. One is, have you ever tried Reiki?
No.
Okay, maybe you want to look into that, or just start by like whenever you have something going on in your body, like a headache or something like that, just try doing Reiki on yourself, like sending yourself like healing energy, just to try it out. And then if you have like animals somewhere around you, like even if it's your friend's animal who's sick, try it on them. And definitely read up on Reiki.
Okay.
Yeah, she says you have healing abilities, and yeah, it's time to start working with that. Yeah.
Two or just the Reiki?
Well, she says to start with Reiki because it's easy, but you can, whatever speaks to you, try that as well.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any specific questions?
Can you tell me her name?
Yes, it's a German name. Interesting. It's a very old-fashioned German name, Gunhilde.
Gosh. And is there something I can do to connect with her?
Herbal teas. She says, like maybe once a day, make yourself a nice herbal tea, like not the one that you buy in a supermarket that are pre-packaged, but like the loose leaf teas. Go into a like real tea shop, get some loose leaf tea that you feel drawn to, and make it once a day. Sit down for 5 minutes, don't do anything, and just like that's how you can connect with her. Preferably, if you can look out the window, if you have a window where there's a tree or something with nature, that's where to do it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So who else? Who did we miss?
I'll go if no one else.
Okay, sure. So let's see. With you, I also see a goddess. It's, do you know of the three, they have different names, but there's always three goddesses, like the maiden and the mother and the crone?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the crone. She's very much about letting go, like letting things go. And what she shows me is like she's sitting, what do you call these? Like, God, like in the olden days when women used to like make yarn.
Spinning wheel?
Yes, the spinning wheel. Like she's sitting at a spinning wheel and she's making this yarn. And she's basically telling me that sometimes you just have to cut it because it's like either it's done and you have enough for whatever you want to create, or because it's not the kind of yarn that you want, or it's too thick or too thin, and then you just have to let it go, cut it, and then start fresh. But she also says that even though she shows herself as the crone, she says the maiden and the mother are within her, and it's important for you to also connect, especially to the maiden. So it's about it's about feeling joy. Like whatever you do, like concentrate on feeling joy in your life. Oh, okay. So concentrate on the things that bring you joy in life, because that makes it easier for you to let the things go that you have to let go, because you see that they don't bring you joy.
Okay.
So once you are like attuned to this like frequency of joy, then you don't have to, then it's not hard for you anymore to let certain things go, because they fall away all by themselves. Okay. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes, it all does. In fact, I have a spinning wheel.
Really?
Yes. It's an antique spinning
wheel. That's amazing.
Yes, it's from my mother. Yes. It's older than that. It's very old. It's probably 200 years old.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
And I've had the joy part said to me before, so that was very, very good.
That's really cool. Well, there you go. Like, do you have your spinning? Is it somewhere like in your living room or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, when you want to connect with her, or like also the maiden part or the mother part, like just look at your spinning wheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you. I do want to ask one thing.
Sure, go ahead.
I retired early because I was hoping to open sort of a spiritual center and health as well. And it's not coming along the way I have not figured out how to make it happen. I was going to go do it with my son. It's not worked out. Is there anything, should I drop that idea or?
No, she says don't drop the idea, but you have to do it in a different way. It's not like a big change, but it's a little change that you have to make, and then it'll work out.
Okay.
I can't tell you what the change. Okay, so she says like for the next 30 days, like connect with her, like through the spinning wheel, basically. Maybe do something similar with the tea, like just 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. Sit down next to the spinning wheel, or put the spinning wheel somewhere where you're usually sitting, and just like let go of like all the stress about thinking about like your plans and what you want to create, but just be for a minute, and that will open you up for her guidance, and she will help you with finding the path.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
it. Lovely. Thank you.
All right. So who's next? I think we're almost done.
May I?
Can I?
Of course. Oh. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Okay, so I see an ancestor spirit with you. I'm not sure if it's an ancestor from this life or maybe from another life, but let's see, is it a female or male? I think it's a female. It's a female. She was a healer. It's a long time ago. Like this, she lived 1300s, something like that. She's here to help you with your spiritual development and healing gifts. Oh, she says you were a healer in past lives as well, and you were persecuted for it. So, like so on some level, you're like holding yourself back because of that, because like the fear is still inside of you. Does that make sense?
Completely, yes, definitely. I'm kind of, my mind is shouting, I'm not a healer, I'm not a healer. You know? I'm guiding you only to your healing. I'm not a healer.
That is a healer. That's what a healer really does, right? Like help you to help heal yourself.
Yes, indeed.
So so she is with you. She's also like, she will be with you throughout your entire life, and she's here to help you on that blockage. Okay. She says you're totally safe now. Sure, maybe some people think you're crazy or something, but no one's going to kill you for it. And she says maybe do okay. So she says you should do a past life regression.
Okay. That
will help you. You can either like actually find someone, an expert with that, and do it, or what you can also do, or do both. Go to YouTube, find like past life regression meditations on YouTube, and like find a few of them and do them for like the next 7 days, 10 days, like each night. You can take the same one, you can take different ones, whatever you want. That will help you. But she also says that it's possible that like strong emotions will come up, and don't be afraid, just let them out. Like maybe use a journal and write it down, everything that you experienced during these past life regressions. Don't try to block your emotions, just let them come out, because that means like they're going away.
Okay.
Yeah. And it will help you with your spiritual development.
Okay. Thank you. Would you have her name maybe? Do you know?
Oh, let's see. Hilly.
Hilly.
Hilly. That's how she spells it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think she's also, I don't know why, but lots of like German, British spirits this time. But she's also from there somewhere, Northern Europe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. All right. I think we're through, right? Did I miss anyone?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Can I do it?
Oh yeah, of course, Nicole. Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. Well, your angels are telling you to send me that testimonial.
I will.
Just kidding.
I will. Don't worry about that.
No, okay, let's be real. Well, your angels are here again, like all three of them. Last time they showed themselves like very traditionally in like white dresses and like golden wings and stuff. And this time they look a bit different, but they're still the same. This time they look more like a little bit like Kimra Luna. You know her, right?
Like what?
Kimra Luna. Like,
No.
like a little bit like punk, like blue hair, short hair, spiky hair. Yeah, a little punkish.
Okay.
But they're just still the same. Oh, okay. So they're saying it's about being like letting out your freak. So in the sense of like not being afraid to be unique, just letting it out and just do your own thing, even though it might be weird to other people or even to yourself. Just go with it. Like any crazy ideas you have in the next 30 days, like go with it. Do it. I mean, still be safe, of course, but yeah.
But I have too many ideas. Always.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, but that's what they say. Go with the crazy.
Okay. All right. Any tips as well and advices now in this new phase of my life, like where to go and where to focus? Make it happen.
Okay, so if you have like more options, like if you have a list of options, doesn't matter what it's about, go with the crazy one.
Oh, that's dangerous.
That's what they say. I mean, like obviously still be safe, you know, like don't do any. Yeah. But yeah, go with the one that you think is crazy. Maybe start with small steps. Like if you, I don't know, if you're thinking about where to go out tonight, make a list, take the crazy spot. So you can practice doing it.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, lovely people. I really have to go.
One more.
Yeah. Oh no, who did I miss?
Sonia.
Oh, okay. Oh, Sonia. Right.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. That's pretty clear. It's a star being. Sirius, from the star system Sirius. It's about how you can connect is like through water. So if you have any bodies of water near your house, that's where you can go to connect. Also, it's not Sirius A, it's Sirius B. It also has to do with like being a woman, being female, being more in touch with your emotions and your feelings. And it's a female, and she wants you to look at the stars more, because that will open your mind to bigger possibilities and bigger things. And her name is Latani. Latani.
Okay.
Oh, and she says like the blue in your hair, she inspired you to do it. Because she says that connects you with her.
Okay, that's pretty recent. I'm going through menopause and I'm getting a little crazy.
All right, yeah, well then it makes sense with like the female side and like changes. Yeah, so she can help you with that. So just go outside like at night. Again, do it next 30 days, go outside, or if you can't, like just look through the window, always look at the stars, 5 minutes every night.
Okay.
And look up, like try to find Sirius where it is, and see if you can see it either from your windows or if you can go outside and see Sirius and connect that way.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, now I really have to go, I'm really sorry. And yeah, I just wanted to say, if you guys are not in the Facebook group yet, come find us. It's on Facebook. It's called Spirit Guide School. So that's easy to find. And if you have any more questions, you can easily ask me there. So join us, ask me questions there. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for showing up. I had a lot of fun. I hope it was fun for you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, honey. Good to see you. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 Good luck, everyone. Have a nice weekend.
Yes.
Yes, nice weekend to everyone. Bye.
Yes.